Hey everyone, today I am drilling some holes to run some electrical wires, and I am not going to make you watch the whole thing because you've seen me do this work before and it's just repetitive, but I will kind of show you where I'm at right at the moment. So I am drilling 3 separate holes, 1-inch holes. I'm just using a spade bit and my cordless drill, and as needed I'm using an extension bit, and I am spacing them out, and I'm measuring from the outer wall there. I'm coming in 5 inches, 8.5 inches, and 11 inches. And that might sound like some really weird measurements, but I will show you exactly why I came up with those measurements. So let me pull you off the tripod, walk you around. I'll zoom you back out, and I will grab my camera. So as you can see, I'm in the process of drilling right there, and I had to pause because my drill overheated and started smoking. And that's happened once before when I've overheated it, and it came back to life after it cooled, but we'll see if that's going to be the case again. But we got 3 holes there, holes there, holes there. So this is the measurement I based most of everything on. I wanted to go on either side of that drain pipe. So that's where the 5 and the 8.5 inches came from. And the 11-inch one, I will show you a little further down. So I had already drilled that 3rd hole for the air conditioner compressor wire power line a while back, and that was the 11-inch measurement. So I've got quite the mess on my hands here to clean up. Still some more to go. More mess, more holes, and I just drilled the 3 all the way to the end. I don't think I'm going to need all 3 all at this end, but I basically figured I might as well drill them and not need them. So see if there's anything else I wanted to tell you about this project. No, nothing I can think of off the top of my head. Oh yeah, there is one thing. So I was originally thinking of following the AC line, coming across and then going straight down into the panel box. One of the reasons I kind of liked this plan was because the wires were all easily accessible if something ever needed to be replaced, but I decided against that for a few reasons. One is I didn't want to create a weak point in the center of these joists. I figured drilling the holes at the edges would be a little better. And also, I mean, it probably wouldn't have mattered because we have this wall here which is helping support everything, but it does leave this section here with the long span that I didn't want to necessarily put multiple holes in side by side. But also I figured if I run them along the back here, I can run them into this area. So technically you could always pull the wires through past the wall there and modify them going into the panel box. And also, if I go this way, there will be a little extra that if someone were to ever want to mount the panel box over on this left wall someday, they could. Very unlikely that will ever happen, but doing that gives someone the option. So yeah, that's what I have for today. I'm going to finish drilling all these holes once my drill cools, and then it'll be about time to run some wire. So remember how I said my drill overheated and I thought it would be fine? Well, it's not quite fine. So I did let it cool. I ended up finishing the job with one of my other drills. And this still works after it cooled, but it's got an issue. Whoop. I don't know if you can hear that. There's a rattle, and chunks of something have been falling out of it. I don't know if it's plastic or what, but this is not healthy anymore, and I'm gonna pull it apart off camera and see if I can figure out what happened. But good thing I got some backup drills. So I wanted to give an update on the drill. That I took it apart. Basically, I took all the screws that were visible out, and there's also a couple up here that go in this direction that you need to pull out. And the case just lifts right off. And what I found was all the little plastic pieces were the fan blades for the motor, for the cooling fan. So all the little plastic bits, I got those out. This all internally was very dusty, so I cleared it out with compressed air. And I think the drill will still technically be usable, but only for short periods of time. We'll see. Might be workable, it might not. But it's kind of worn out. I don't know if you can see this, if this is... This whole chuck wiggles a lot more than it's supposed to. But another interesting thing I found when taking this apart is down here there's one of those little security tags. It's like internal to the drill. So just thought it was interesting. So I'll put this back together and see if I can use it up until it can't be used anymore. I just wanted to give a final update on the drill. This is the one that the fan blade shattered out of, and it actually still works. So you can feel that there's no air when you run the thing compared to this one. You can actually feel the airflow in the back here. But yeah, I'm going to keep using this drill until it dies. It might overheat again, but for occasional use, it probably will be fine for a while. So thanks for watching, everyone.